If you haven't seen the first part yet, pause this video right now and check the playlist linked in the description. You do not want to miss the beginning of this story. But if you're all caught up, let's get this party started without any delay. The episode kicks off with a very serious meeting between our vampire boys. Helly is talking to the other 6 members, and he's worried. He doesn't want Suha to get the wrong idea about them or find out their secret identity. Solon, being the serious guy he is, steps up and says, "I told you so. We need to distance ourselves from her." He comes up with a plan. Starting tomorrow, they will interact with Suha as little as possible. Basically, they're going to ghost her to keep her safe. Everyone agrees. Well, almost everyone. Shion looks absolutely devastated. He's like, "You've got to be kidding me. I can't talk to her?" It's hilarious how sad he looks. Cut to the very next day. Does Shion follow the plan? Absolutely not. He walks right up to Suha and asks, "Hey, how are you?" Solon is watching from the back like, "Dude, we had a deal." Shion completely ignores him and asks Suha to hang out this weekend at the plaza. Just the two of them. Solon tries to stop him using telepathy, yelling in his head, but Shion ignores the mental voice and keeps making plans. He promises Suha a fun day at the beach and ice cream. Solon realizes he can't stop him, so he tells the rest of the group. The other boys are shocked. Shion is going on a date? Without us? Immediately, the plan to ignore Suha goes out the window. They all decide they are crashing this date. Shion is furious. His romantic solo trip just turned into a group field trip. Later, Helly uses his telepathy to privately ask Suha, "Are you really going to the plaza?" She says yes, since the guys invited her. Helly smoothly replies, "Then I'd like to come too." Suha gets all happy and flustered. While she's picking out her outfit for the trip, she starts thinking about her childhood friend Chris. We get a touching flashback here. Chris was the only person who didn't treat Suha like a monster. Even when people called her a vampire, Chris stood by her. He even let her bite his neck once just to prove she wasn't a vampire. When nothing happened, they realized Suha just had super strength, not fangs. It's a sweet memory, but it's tragic because we know Chris was eventually killed by a vampire. It's the weekend! Suha arrives at the plaza early, but Shion is already there. And guess what? It's just him. Why? Because this sneaky guy lied to the other boys about the time. He told them to come at 5 p.m., but told Suha to come at 4 p.m. so he could have her all to himself. They walk around, play with a stray cat, and eat ice cream. Shion is having the time of his life. Meanwhile, the other boys realize they've been tricked and start rushing to the location. Helly messages Suha telepathically again, saying, "I'm coming, and I have important business, meeting you." Suha blushes hard. The romance is heating up. Shion leaves Suha alone for a moment to buy tickets for a boat ride. This is a mistake. Suha wanders toward a quiet alley, and suddenly, she gets grabbed. A vampire drags her into the shadows. This isn't just a creeper, it's a bloodsucker. But Suha isn't a damsel in distress. She grabs the guy and slams him into the ground. But he's strong. Just as he's about to attack her again, boom! Solon flies in and smashes the vampire into the wall. But the vampire is relentless. He lunges at Suha again. Suddenly, Jaka swoops down, grabs Suha, and flies her up into the sky to safety. Down on the ground, the rest of the boys arrive and start fighting off a group of vampires. They realize something is wrong. These are low-level vampires, but they are out in broad daylight. That shouldn't be possible. And more importantly, they are specifically targeting Suha. Someone is ordering them to capture her. But who? Jaka lands safely with Suha, who is feeling a little motion sick from the flight. She thanks him for saving her life. Again. But suddenly, the atmosphere changes. Everything goes quiet. Suha looks into the distance and sees a figure standing there. Her eyes widen. It looks exactly like Chris. But that's impossible. Chris is dead. She saw him die! The figure calls out her name, Suha. Without thinking, Suha starts running toward him. Is it a ghost? Is it a trap? Or did her friend somehow survive? And that is where the episode ends. What a massive cliffhanger! Do you guys think that is really Chris? Or is Suha walking into a trap set by the vampires? I need to know what happens next! If you want the next part, let's hit 50 likes on this video. As soon as we hit 50 likes, I will drop the next episode explanation immediately. Don't forget to comment your theories below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.